Are you ready to become the leader you need in 2025? This isn't about managing others, it's about mastering you. In the next few minutes, we're diving into a brand new model of self-leadership that will take your growth, your understanding, and even your connections to a whole new level. So if you are tired of feeling like you're just coasting or missing out on your full potential, stick around, because these 3 keys might be just the thing that unlocks the version of you that 2025 demands. Okay, the first key is this concept of self-understanding. Often what happens is we're going into other relationships externally. We're trying to do work to change other people or to build our relationships with other people, but we don't yet understand who we are. So this new model, and that first part of it, is focusing on us understanding us working on us. Like, what are the limitations that are holding us back? Are there limitations we've set for ourselves, like, I can't do that, negative self-talk, or someone else gave it to us, like, you can't do that? And are we holding on to those? What are our views on failure? Are we, again, holding on to something that maybe someone keeps bringing up to us, or are we deciding to let go of the things that no longer serve us? Maybe our fear is rational or irrational, and we need to figure out what are the irrational fears we're holding on to. How can we flip the switch to reframe the fears into something that helps us move forward instead? Also, understanding our own self-worth and the difference between that and self-confidence. A quick tip is that self-confidence is really our ability or our knowledge or our belief in ourselves, or lack thereof, of being able to perform a particular function, doing or accomplishing a particular thing. Worth is so much more. And oftentimes it's grounded in the stuff that happened to us as a kid and maybe brought through maybe at workplaces and managers. And so it's up to us to decide how much that worthiness that follows us through our childhood and all the way through our adult years is going to be the thing that's reflected in us today in front of those that look to us in some way for guidance. But no matter what, for our own selves, you can have confidence and still lack worth. That second part of the 3 keys is on personal development and sustainability. What do I mean by sustainability? It means, how do you sustain your own self-leadership? And one of those things is self-care. You cannot give from an empty cup. If you give and give and give, you dry yourself out, and nobody wants to be around you anyway, so your effectiveness goes downhill. Understanding that you have to load into you, make sure that you get more education, that you do read the books, do the podcast, take the courses, but you're not waiting for someone else to give it to you in a performance review. You are deciding to be the person you want to be. You're taking that bull by the horns and planting and plotting that course for yourself. And then that third part, that third key for self-leadership, especially in 2025, is the idea of social interaction and influence. We all want to influence people around us. We want people to trust us and follow us. Even if we don't have a manager title, we still want our team members, our people at home, to be able to look to us in some way for our leadership. And we do that when we build relationships, understanding what their other communication preferences are, understanding what their behavioral preferences are, and even their styles, understanding that we need to move closer to the people, closer to them and their style, so that they understand what it is we need from them. Social interaction, collaboration, communication, all of these things are so important for the outward view of what self-leadership reveals itself as. Here's what I want you to know. There is nobody left to come save you. You are here to save yourself. 2025 is the year to do it. Use these 3 keys to help unlock the version of you that we know 2025 demands, and you and those around you also demand it. Have fun unlocking and utilizing these 3 keys in 2025. Take care.